God bless your friends and family, my worship center family, and to the families around the world. The wonderful thing about this is the ability to really share to several people. I wasn't sure I wanted to even do this. I'm not the type of person that wants to come on live on an incident and make a statement. I don't feel that everything that I say is law or it has to be followed in that sense. I try to say whatever the Lord wants me to say. But this day and the preceding days over the last 2 weeks they've really touched my heart. And for the families that have lost loved ones, I'm in a place where we call our Genesis Baby Center, and even at this level, and at a shopping center, at a grocery store, at a church or a house of worship, and now at a elementary school, we've had a loss. I was up praying last night for the families because the Bible says we ought to always pray and not faint. When I got up, I felt the need to really share because the Lord spoke to me at the beginning of this year and said for me to share with my church, no fear this year. Well, I felt some fear. I felt the need to be cautious. I felt the need to even arm myself for protection. A lot of different thoughts. When I thought about it, I remembered the statement that only love can conquer hate. And with the violence through guns, do we need any more? I don't know. That's a question. But the Lord kept saying to me, no fear this year. And as I was praying, what really thundered out was something to shake you, something to make you doubt that love will conquer hate, good will overcome evil, that right will win. When you see the very opposite. Can't legislate morality. It has to be in a person by the will of God. But you hope that there's a thought or something. Well, this Bishop-Elect Frank Thompson, if you didn't know, I'm the senior pastor with the Worship Center, and I felt the need, because of what God shared with me, to encourage you. And I'm going to say the same thing I said in January. No fear this year. In the Bible, the children of Israel were told by God that they were going to prophetically be in 70 years of bondage. 70 years. The interesting thing is that the Lord said to them, you're going to be in it, but when you get there, I want you to go ahead and multiply. I want you to marry and I want you to grow. I want you to treat the land well. I want you to learn of the land. I want you to support it. Almost as if God was saying, you're going to be in bondage, but I want you to act like you're free. There were prophets that came along and God reprimanded them with his word because they said, no, that's not God. He doesn't want us to be in bondage. He doesn't want us to go through this stuff. And the thing that God told his people is that no matter what, remember this, I am going to get you out. I am going to deliver you. I'm going to bring you into a place of peace. I am going to take care of you. So no matter what these prophets are saying, speaking doom, and you shouldn't have to experience this, God says you're going through that time of tribulation, that time of agony, but I haven't forgotten you. And I'm going to get you out. The Lord just really strengthened me today to share with you, no fear this year. Caution, I have a lot of grandchildren that I concern myself with. I want to make sure they're safe. Yes, I'm going to be cautious. But I believe what God said. And I believe as a child of God, he's going to take care of me. Does that mean I will avoid some negative things? No. But I believe his word is true. And he will keep his word. My encouragement today in the midst of everything that we're seeing, things that I can't explain, love God, trust him, believe him, and no matter what happens, no fear this year. Remember, God has us in his hand, no matter what it looks like. That's kind of hard. I don't know what I would do in a situation like this, but I have to believe what he said. No fear this year. To those families, I pray. To all the people who are dealing with a great agony, I pray for that peace. But for those of us who see it, remember, don't get moved out of your position. Steady your gait and know God will win, and no fear this year. Be encouraged. God's got us. Love you much. Take care.